Hey there, Steve here. I just had these bots on today. It's May 16th, and I want to go through them, just dive into them a little bit. Moral of the story is $4,200. Um, but we're only going to just look at this session here. We're going to look at the New York. Now, I have it pre-programmed for 9:30 to 12, and I know it's suggested to go a little after that, and it's stopping at 11. So, um, obviously, we'll be doing some tweaking as time goes on, but let's just dive into this very first one. I believe it was a gold or ES. One or two is a gold, and the bottom line is 95. Let me go into the account. Okay, so here you go. The first trade was a negative 265. Then you can see how we start crawling out of it, where we end up with the 95. It was ES. Go to ES. First trade was 830. So, ooh, ouch, and then we crawled out of it and then beat out of it. So anyway, let me go back to all of them. Then I'll just keep it in this dashboard here, and that is so there's a first trade and second trade ended up losing. Technically, didn't ended up losing on crude. Nasdaq, my favorite, of course. Is right here. So winner, winner, winner. Oh, I looked at this one here too, by the way. You look at these two and you're like, okay, something's not right here. Maybe a naked order was left on or something like that. So I looked in the data, and this data just gets pulled in from Ninja. I just export it out of the trade performance report, export it into Excel, and then dump it into here with a little macro. And these are flagged because they're over $600. That's my setting for them. But I'm looking at them, and I'm like, it looks good. So I actually went to the chart, and it's accurate. So what am I to say? So I'm going to leave them in here, and then YM. So winner, winner, winner. These are all of them together. Now these are going to chronological order. So you can see here, and these are all of them. Now if you have them on different accounts, then you're going to look at them like this, one at a time and see what it does. But if you're having it on one account, then you got to have enough, funds in there, because the mental thought process is $1,000 for everybody. And if you all had them on one account, you could see that you'd be done for the day, basically in your second loser, and then that'd be it. So rather having them on separate accounts or having a bigger drawdown, depends on how much money you got. This will determine it. So it doesn't, the first one negative, and then you're like, oh my gosh, and you're really scared. But then you get a little winner, you're like, okay, and then you get a nice winner, and you're like, okay, I'm crawling back, and now you're back, and then you just, you keep going. Then you get, wow, and you just keep going from there. So, and there's the two Nasdaqs, I believe. So in any event, there we go. Don't look at that stuff just yet. So these are the markets. We could add a few more. I just added my skew, the 293, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Those are just unique identifiers. And so that's it. So here's the dashboard for all of them. You can just pick them this way. And I think I'm done. So let's turn them all back on. Let me open this up. So let me open up the midday. Now this is the total day. So 42. Now this afternoon I'm going to do it, possibly. Oh, I'm not going to be able to, because I can pick up the kids. And you got to, right now there's a little glitch or something. I got to hit, every time it takes a trade, you have to turn it back on again. So if you're not here, you can't do that. So I might not be able to do that, but I'm just going to collect this data and, just dump it in there, and, review it. If anybody wants to add their data in here, just, there's a video somewhere on how to, or I could tell you, there's a video though on how to export your data for this. It has to be in a certain format. On Ninja, I need to have it in the cache, and then trades and Excel and Eastern time. And if not, I have to know so I can convert it. Okay, other than that, that's it. That's all I got for day one. Looking good. Thanks.